the numbers show that there are more families living in B&Bs and temporary accommodation than there are people sleeping rough on our streets. So with that in mind, shouldn't there be twice as much support, twice as much coverage in the media, and twice as much public outrage as there is for street homelessness?
The spectrum of families that we see, it's from the very basic of I can't access photo ID to present the documents that I need in order to get a bank account, in order to buy a birth certificate, because I can't pay cash anymore because COVID has shut that opportunity, have to buy it online, but I don't have a bank card, right the way through to, unfortunately, the saddest cases where families we know have a parent has taken their own life in that situation in this period of time.
And the false economy of putting children and families in housing that's unfit for purpose. There are costs and consequences to everybody, and society, to the taxpayer, to all of us, when we follow these policies.
Picking up on some of the difficulties and challenges for families that are in temporary accommodation, we rarely place out of borough. We're in a really positive position to be able to place in borough, and we will actually only ever place out of borough when there's safeguarding concerns.
I think we need to start saying we can't deal with it all locally. It isn't just our responsibility. You highlight a specific issue and get everybody involved in the solutions, because we know what they are and we know what works. That's not necessarily the discussion that needs to be had. It's the lack of will and lack of political engagement and commitment that needs to be resolved.
You know, there's no question we need more social housing. That as wages, the vast disparity in wages. You know, people need to be able to live well on a minimum wage, and that really means that only means having not-for-profit housing.
When it comes to safeguarding children and vulnerable families, that's the paramount. That's the whole reason why we're here, and we won't stop until that is done.